Morning, guys. Tim Sequist is out for the morning. He's going to be back after the close. So I'm going to be heading up this meeting. I think there's no better way than just hand it over to Eric Kolodny, and he's going to discuss what's going on in the market and prepare us for what we need to trade today.
Good morning, everybody. The main theme of this morning's blog was the weak dollar trade. The dollar's been moving in lockstep with the euro. I'm sure Frank can actually go over this even a lot better than I can. And this morning in London, they announced they're going to bail out Lloyd's of London, Royal Bank of Scotland. They're getting an infusion of euros into the system, 51 billion of them. So the euro is down. So overnight, futures were down about 100 to 125 Dow points. We've come back since on the Burlington Northern News, which is that company's being bought out by Berkshire Hathaway. So it's going to be extremely choppy this morning. What you want to do is especially follow the euro, because the relation between the dollar and the euro, if it gets exaggerated today, could really, really affect the markets adversely or even pro if the euro begins to reverse. A few things to look at are all these merger stocks. Black & Decker is being bought out by Stanley Works. You want to look at BDK and SWK. You want to look at all these companies that had earnings out, such as Anadarko Petroleum, APC. You want to be looking at the railroads, UNP, NSC, CSX, CNI. You'll be looking at some of the smaller ones like USEG, which had positive oil well news. On the negative side, CHK had lukewarm earnings, and RTI as well had bad earnings. So, Frank, Rob, I don't know who's on and who's
Frank's not going to be in today either. He's preparing for.
Hey, Rob,
he's traveling.
You want to add?
Rob Smith.
Yes, sir.
What do we got going on? What do you think we should be ready for today?
Okay, I'll tell you. At first, I was thinking that we might have. Hold on, get some static. At first, I was thinking that we might have an inside day after yesterday, because we saw a lot of large ranges in stocks, which was going to make it very difficult to break out on either side, as a lot of them closed kind of in the middle of their range. But now, as I'm looking at it, with all the M&A news, and they're still being down, and there's been some negative talk on Intel and some other tech names, and with the dollar rising and oil coming in, I'm looking at trying once again to see if the energy play is going to be over, and I'm looking at stocks like PXD and Oxy, and like you said, APC. If that starts coming down, I'm looking at some weakness in the energy. I'm also looking at the financials, which are coming down again, and specifically Capital One and American Express, who haven't been hit nearly as hard as the rest. And if they start to catch up, that might be a good place to jump on.
Okay. So.
Because at first I wasn't looking for that much weakness, but I don't know. It seems like with the M&A activity, we should be up, and we're not. So there still is some support right below, like where we hit yesterday, but that's still pretty, a good portion down from here. So we'll see once we get to there. But I'm keeping a close eye on oil, because a lot of these energy names are really the key to another leg down.
Bruce, you want to pick up the slack for Red Bank? Any words of wisdom?
No, I'm running a little late this morning, Brennan, so I'm just trying to get my feet wet here. But you guys are the smart ones.
And good looking.
And the good looking ones.
All right.
I'm just going to follow your lead this morning.
No biggie.
I just got in.
Okay, no problem. No biggie.
I'm running a little late.
Okay, just so everybody knows, we have a new trading forum. It's called capitalmarketforum.org. I appreciate that if everyone can sign up for it and contribute. Let's just try to create a quality place to exchange ideas. And if you have any questions of Eric, me, or any of my partners, that's where you can do it. We're making a commitment to get back to anyone who asks a question of us, and that's the venue of which we're going to do it. So good luck in trading, and Stick to the program. It's the only thing that works.